I'm avoiding fast cash as much as possible. I'm avoiding these things that most people actually my kids my age do, which is following and chasing fast cash, fast money, and actually trying to get a scheme, a get rich quick scheme that people are actually using to get successful or get massive success. And I just want to avoid it as just much as possible because people are making generational wealth through sticking with something for an entire season, and they're sticking with it, and they can be wrong 9 out of 10, but in that 1%, that 1 out of 10 that remains, to make all these their decisions irrelevant. And I just want to avoid fast cash. I just want to avoid fast cash because at the end of the day, it's not going to serve me in the long term. It's not going to serve me in the long term, and I just have to quit, and I just have to continue to look at these reasons why I'm going to stick with my web design agency and building it even more because at the end of the day, I'm just looking in the next 10, 20 years, God willing, that is, and I can run this web design agency where I have a couple of guys helping me out and actually having a team of A players that are going to help me out. I'm going to educate others so that they can too have the skill and actually grow themselves and grow their agency. I can document the process. I can teach people. I can educate, and actually I can ensure that I transition from a monthly or retainer basis to wealth generation by implementing systems and processes that you can say, hey business, hey ABC business, I'm going to install this stuff for you, and at the end of the day, I'm going to ensure that your generation triples or quadruples with these systems, and in exchange, it's just I get a slice, or I can get a slice of a business or part of the business to transition from of income generating system to wealth building. And this is actually a proven strategy that most people are doing in the West, and even in Kenya. Why not? Why not? And I just want to provide value in this channel, and actually because I think really avoiding fast cash as much as possible because it cannot serve you in the long term. And I know fast cash feels so amazing. It feels like it's the go-to move. It feels like the default version of what you're going to do and what you're going to chase. It feels like I need this and I need this ASAP because distractions, they just don't serve you. Distractions, they are the things that actually kill most businesses. It's not the competition that's killing most businesses, it's the distractions that these guys are keeping in their lives, the distraction that I keep in my life. If I look at my future self, relentless, continue learning, always learning, paving down ignorance, continue to grow every single day, every single season, every single month, every single day. That person is gonna exponentially grow much better. It's insane what you can actually accomplish when you just set priorities straight and actually saying that I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to do it in a long enough time horizon that I'm going to see it. I'm going to do X and Y as the action that if it doesn't work, like I've done this, it doesn't work, I've changed, I've tried different advices, I've tried this, it doesn't work, then that's when to pivot. But right now, just have to ensure that you be in a position to grow, be in a position to understand, and actually playing out. If you can play out your actions or your moves in the next 10 to 20 years, God willing that is, you're going to ensure that whatever you're doing, it's gonna lead to massive success if you're into money or if you're into success, and it's gonna help you playing it out. Like, let me give you an example. I'm learning this skill of web design and coding How is my life going to look like in the next 5 to 10 years? Huh. I've obviously I will have finished. Then after finishing, I've tried to network and get a couple of prospects and give free value to businesses, and actually go to platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, to ensure that I try that freelancing thing. I think to see if I can get an international client and get paid in dollars actually, or pounds. Uh, yeah, and using that, and actually using the network I have, and actually growing a brand. In the next 5 to 10 years, how is my life going to look like? It's going actually to look pretty good, because at the end of the day, I'm graduating in the next 4 years. 4 years, and we are looking in the next 5 to 10 years. If I look in the next 5 to 10 years, I'm being in a position of where I grow, because I'm graduating in the next 4 years, and I'm looking in the next 5 to 10 years. Right now, I'm in 1.2. I'm a first year. I would have finished before second or third year coding, being a full stack. Then doing projects. Then giving free value to businesses. Going to platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, Brighter Monday. I'm looking for jobs in our related niche, and actually searching. I will have built a certain team and a certain network of people that I can reach out to when I get a problem, when I got this X, Y, and Z. Obviously, I could have landed a client, one or two, a 50K or 100K projects, for me to actually build more on my projects and get some testimonials from web design agency. We're looking in the next 5 to 10 years, and when I look in the next 5 to 10 years, I will have built a brand. I've gotten a massive following from people, and actually now transition to education, where I teach people how to do this stuff, where I build a curriculum, very simple and proven strategies that are going to help you fast track your web design agency, so that you can quit all the shenanigans and just ensure that consistency by building something like every day you are hitting a goal, you're hitting a quarter of what you're going to do, how you can integrate AI, Cloud Code, which is really important to streamline businesses, because Cloud Code, like currently it's powering like 1,000 businesses in the US, more than 1,000 businesses in the US, and actually, especially ad agencies, SEO agencies, content, scripting, video, and it's amazing stuff. How we can integrate AI, because we're living in the best generation there is, and I want to be in a position where I capitalize and get massive returns, even if I'm going to be wrong 9 out of 10, and it's something that when I play it out, and when I zoom out, when I zoom out of this problem to see how this problem can be very small. When you zoom out, in a eyesight of like where it becomes so small, and I want to ensure that I be in a position to play it out, and if I'm going to be wrong 9 out of 10 in a 10x or a 100x payout, then I should take that bet every time. I should take this bet every single time, because at the end of the day, I know also WordPress. I know WordPress, which is a CMS tool, meaning that I can integrate code with design, and actually now, so that I transition from selling template website to selling systems now to businesses and prospects. I can white label, I can build the Go High Level of Kenya, which is Go High Level is software I use mainly in the West and actually UK, and it's streamlined the businesses like automation, websites, funnels, lead gen, CRM tools. It has everything, but why am I not using it? And I just chose that I'm going to do this web design. I'm going to code, and I'm going to make it work. And it is what it is. We got ourselves in this situation, we blame ourselves, we have to change. It is what it is. And this is actually a message to thyself. If it feels overwhelming, if it feels like random, it feels like what I'm saying is confusing, if you feel like what I'm talking about, it doesn't make sense, I just want to share, I just want to give free value to this channel. And if you want to grow, if you want to grow, yeah, subscribe, follow for more, share. This is a message to thyself. Cheers.